Welcome in, everybody. We are here in Australia at Club Tweed. The International Open is underway. They're finishing up rounders here. Got K9 and Stacy in the booth for you guys. How's it going, Stacy?
Good day, mate.
Good day. Good day, everyone. Starting things off with a couple of Aussie squads. Keegan Bloomfield and Gary Hatton, taking on Daniel Turner and Brad Clark. Brad Clark and Daniel sitting in the 7 seed. They have a record of 3-2. Keegan Bloomfield and Gary also 3-2. They're going to break it into 3 brackets, 2 or 3. We'll figure it out when we get there. In the meantime, we're going to have a little bit of fun.
I think 3 out of 4 of these guys are going to be playing in the big event later on in the pro exhibition, I believe.
Yeah, I think Brad's the only one that didn't make it in, but pretty strong thrower himself.
I think Brad got kicked out by his brother in the last round yesterday.
That's brutal. I had a chance to play with Brad as my partner. Played a little, not even a cash game, just a little funsy game. And he was throwing some fast bags, and he immediately decided to switch to slower bags after that. So I don't blame him. Looks like they are finishing their down and backs.
Some last-minute strategy here.
But yeah, having an absolute blast so far here in Australia. We kind of visited the Gold Coast for a little bit. Had some really, really good daiquiris and got to climb a really, really tall building. Well, not climb. Right in the elevator to the top of. We elected not to take the climb.
We can call it climbing.
Yeah.
Our version of climbing.
Absolute gorgeous beaches out here, though. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Australia. They're going to type in some scoreboard information, so I believe that means they're going to be live. Edgar, Damian, Luis, welcome in, guys. If you don't see a kangaroo throwing a bag and be disappointed, well, sorry, buddy. I haven't seen a kangaroo yet.
These bags are live.
All right, starting things off with Brad. He's down the middle and in. Keegan B, a left-handed shot, throwing mercenaries yesterday. Can't tell what he's throwing today, but likes his BGs. So he's still got to work out the nerves, he said. I said, yeah, that's going to come with time, especially whenever we put cameras in your face for the first time.
Has a nice throw and a good flat bag.
And he said he's working on his roll. He used to play a simple game until he started watching Tony Smith and ruined it for everyone now. He's going to try and perfect that roll the best he can. But real good person. He brought out some boards to us to play at Mark and Tony's Airbnb the other day and fed us all some nice chicken. The hospitality out here has been overwhelming, actually. It's really, really good. I like that blocker. Daniel's air rail a little bit deep. And another one deep. Decides to drive through it on that shot there. That's going to end up being a 7-on-4, I believe. So the scoring is underway in the favor of Gary Hatton.
I wonder if this match has any tier implications in terms of who might get into the top bracket, who might be in the second tier bracket.
Yeah, Todd said he was going to take a look at it. So to give you guys an idea of the crowd here, I believe there's 46 players. I think we're just wanting to make sure that the bottom team that plays, probably Mark and Tony round 1, doesn't get blown out, or at least has a chance. So we'll see at that point. In case you guys are wondering, though, Denny Mallon and Tony Smith are in the top spot, 5-0 with a point differential of 92. Rob Sperry and Connor Weiss sitting at 4-1, point differential of 67. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney at the 3 spot. And then Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes in the 4 spot.
Top 4 predictable, but not necessarily in that order. We are easing into things here today, right, Wally? It's about, what, coming up on midday here in the Gold Coast for all of those back in the Eastern time zone.
I guess that depends on whose clock you're looking at. I'm not looking at 10:45 on mine. Yours is 11:45?
Yeah, because my phone switches when we cross back over time zones.
Yeah, the time zones here are tricky, Chad.
For some reason, your phone refuses to switch time zones when we cross the time zone border.
Yeah, so we're only 10 minutes away from our apartments, and the time zone will hit you out of nowhere, depending on your phone, I guess. Zach was saying that his phone changes back and forth. If he's in the living room, it's one time. And if he goes in the kitchen, it changes to the different time zones.
Yeah. So if we have to be at the venue at 8 a.m., that means it's 7 a.m. in our time zone when we have to be over here by. Took us 2 days to figure that out, but we got that worked out now.
These look like some pretty brand new bags here for Daniel and Brad. Not sure what they are. Kind of looks like some type of carpet, all cornholes.
I think it's maybe the shag contrast.
That's what I was thinking. Airmail's off the back of the board.
No, they were both talking about how good they thought those bags felt. There was their first time feeling those out and playing with them.
Jeremiah Ellis, what's going on, my brother? Welcome to Australia, mate. Looks like he went for a cut shot, landed low on the board, ends up cutting off the side. I'm actually pretty impressed with some of the shot selections I've seen out here. Just need a little bit of fine tuning on the execution, but they know when to go for these shots, which is kind of what I want to see.
Yeah, that's really the only way to get better, get them dialed in, right? Even though you might not be 100% confident in your ability to execute a cut shot at any particular time, you still got to do it if you want to get better. That's been one of the great things to see about all the Australians here competing this weekend. Like I said, they've been religiously watching digital feeds and however they can consume the cornhole content and taking things in and watching the players and learning and trying to adapt. And so now for them to be able to interact with the pros here, it's been really exciting and inspiring.
Yeah, they got to get something going here, or else this one's going to be over quick, and that point differential could hurt them. Down 20-0 right now. Again, both these teams were coming in at 3-2. Yeah, I'm kind of a celebrity out here and didn't even realize it. Keegan B the first day, he's like, man, I watch you all the time. I'm always commenting, I'm talking to you. He's a huge fan, watches the Woo-Hole page as well with Tornado, so I've seen Tornado here in person. Even though I believe their stuff still hasn't arrived. So the Tornatello household struggling.
It'll be like Todd's German trip this year when he got to Germany, didn't have his luggage, and by the time it was time to leave, he still didn't have his luggage.
Oh, man.
It took it like another week to get back to him.
I'll say that's the scary part there whenever you leave without it.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a scare with the cameras. We landed in Sydney and our luggage wasn't there, so I was a little nervous, but came in the next day, so we were fine.
Yeah, we thought we might have to do this like over radio.
Yeah, cell phone cameras.
How much fun would that be with no cameras whatsoever, and it's just a radio version of cornhole. That's old school.
I'd have to talk about every single second. That would have been intimidating. I've been out of my comfort element. That went off the board. That could be it. Keegan B Basically in here for the win. Low shot. That's okay.
11:50.
Airmail has to happen here from Brad. Oh, Daniel told him to go slick side. Keegan pretty happy with this situation. Thinks he's in good shape to win it. Can Brad keep it going? Off the side, that'll do it.
A donker.
A donker indeed. All right, chat, so that's it. We're going to take our first commercial break. When we come back, I'll kind of go through the rounders and see where everybody's sitting, who's in what position, who's got the #1 seed, and let you guys know how many brackets we're even going to do. So grab yourself some beverage. We're in for a long one tonight. Actually, not really a long one. In for a good one, though. Grab yourself some beverage. See you guys here in just a little bit. All right, chat, welcome back in to Club Tweed here in South Wales, Australia. Just had our first match underway. Keegan Bloomfield and Gary Hatton take down Daniel Turner and Brad Clark in the final round of rounders. Let me see if I can get you guys the score updates, but it looks like Denny Mallon and Tony Smith were in the top spot heading into that final round. We got 4 matches still to finish. Kevin Moore and Hayden McIntyre 20-17 over Rolly Rolston and Mark Daly. Reggie Turner and Peter Zielinski 20-17 over Sam Hoffellner and Matthew Lawson. Robert Sperry and Connor Weiss, good matchup there between the 3 and the 4 seed. Robert Sperry and Connor Weiss 17-15. They are currently sitting in the 3 spot. Timmy Hall and Lucas Fairbank finish off Alan Gosselin and Dan Argus from France. So 5 different countries, not companies, countries represented here. Josu Bizarro is on his way to Australia to become a pro. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Cito Soto in the chat. How you doing? We're doing good, man. We're having a good time. Going to see all different types of skill levels here, that's for sure. So, look at anything from Mark and Tony. Got 24 boards set up, you said?
Yeah, I believe about 24 sets. Here at Club Tweed. Something I want to replicate back in the U.S.
Yeah, so similar to bocce ball or lawn bowling, they have basically full courts inside and outside here for what they call bowls. Weighted balls that basically roll down this long court and try and get as close to the white ball as possible. Wish I had some footage of it. I'm trying to get something tomorrow. Maybe if I can adjust my camera, but it's really, really cool. I want to go out there and try it before I leave. It's a local sport.
Yeah, cool to see all the different groups come out with their club names and jerseys. They're all jerseyed up out here.
But you used to live out here, huh? What part did you live in, Stacy?
I lived in Perth.
Perth. Okay.
Western Australia.
How far away is that from here?
That is further than going from Charlotte to L.A. It's a longer flight.
Okay.
It's about a 6-7 hour flight, I believe.
You prefer that over this area that we're in now?
It was so long ago, Wally.
Probably changed by now, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And I was at a different age and a different mindset. I will say, that one day that we did get to spend in the Gold Coast that place has a lot of potential to be as cool, if not cooler than Perth. But Perth was great. Technically, I lived in Fremantle back, for those of you that remember the America's Cup when it was in Australia, out by Fremantle. That's where I was.
It had a little bit of a Vegas vibe to it, in a way, like tall buildings all around us, and then
newer, some a little bit of crazy architecture here and there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously throwing a beach or two. That's like I said, in the skyscraper, they need a few more touristy attraction type things, like a Ferris wheel or something like that. The view was amazing.
Well, they have a variety of theme parks here, and we didn't do the theme park. I guess jaunt. There's a SeaWorld. There's some kind of Australian experience that we won't have time to do, but maybe on our next trip.
I like the sound of that. I'll be surfing next time, I promise. I promise, Chad. I'll go surfing. I'll go live. We'll have a good time. You guys can make fun of me all you want.
Surfing at Surfer's Paradise.
Oh, yeah, or the surf club.
Or one
of the many surf clubs that we have out here.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the interesting things. We said if we had more time, we would just like to bar hop all the surf clubs up the coast.
All right, so it looks like the final match has finished over there. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney take down Robert Sperry and Connor Weiss. So let me head back over here and give you guys an update on where people stand as far as the standings go. So Denny Mallon and Tony Smith are going to be your number 1 seed. They're going to finish at 6-0. Point differential of 92. Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes come in as the 2 seed, so that works out where Mark and Tony are on the opposite sides. Obviously the 2 big names that everyone has their eye on this weekend. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney, I believe they lost their first one, right? And they battled all the way back, finishing 5-1. They're going to finish as the 3 seed. Rob Sperry and Connor Weiss right there finish as the 4 seed, going 4-2. Liam Brinson was in the finals of the qualifier last night, going undefeated. Him and Cody Fournette finished 4-2. We just saw Keegan Bloomfield and Gary Hatton here on this court. They're going to finish as the 6 seed. Timmy Hall and Lucas Fairbank finish 4-2 with a point differential of 22 points. Tornado and Lady Tornado, they're in the 8th spot. Peter Ryan and Douglas Morgan finish as 3-3 as the 9th spot. So that's, I guess, kind of to be determined if they make Tier 1 or if there is going to be 3 different tiers. If that's the case, they will be in Tier 2. Daniel Turner and Brad Clark also 3-3. Matt Dunshire and Blake Archer. Matt Dunshire was in the, or Dunsire, sorry. He was in the finals of the blind draw we had last night. I had to put it to him, man. I had to do it. I didn't want to, but I had to. My blocker and my airmail were immaculate. Had to teach them something out here. They finished as the 11 seed. Alan Goslin and Dan Argus finished as the 12 seed with a negative 3-point differential. Michael Nettlingham qualified for the Invitational later today to play for $10,000. Him and Stuart Beckingham finish in the 13th spot with a record of 3-3. Kevin Moore and Hayden McIntyre 3-3. I believe this is Hayden's first tournament, Connor was saying yesterday, so congrats to him. Or her, not sure. Jason Grant and William Socrates 3-3, finish as the 15 seed. Reggie Turner and Peter Zielinski finished 3-3. David Charlton and Alan Kenny 2-4, finishing as a 17 seed. Sam Hoffelner and Matthew Lawson 2-4 as the 18 seed. Paul Clark and Ryan Barr 2-4, 19 seed. Rolly Roston, Mark Daly 2-4. Matthew Crouch and Elise Clinton 2-4. Scott Lowe, Tim Scotcher. Tim Scotcher's a player to watch. He is 1-5. They're going to go down to Tier 3. Kay McIntyre and Penelope Cavithan 1-3, and then the Ghost. No wins for the Ghost. That Ghost has got to get better. We're going to have to kick him out of the league at some point.
Yeah, I think the Ghost should win a couple matches here and there just to mess with people.
Yeah.
Random. Insert some random Ghost victories.
I think I saw T-Nuts almost lost to the Ghost, 21-20 or something one time.
When you play a Ghost 0 and you're on the verge of losing, got issues.
I think you should actually have to play a Ghost. You know what I mean? Like, you should have to play a Ghost 6 or something.
Yeah, minimum Ghost 6 or something like that.
Tony here doing some work. Tony has been lights out this weekend. We played that kind of exhibition game yesterday, and I think Tony was throwing a perfect game through 3 or 4 rounds. Talking to Connor a second ago, he said he threw an 11 against Bob Sperry. Look at that drag. So Todd's getting ready to make the bracket.
I did hear there are definitely going to be 3 brackets. They're going to be double elimination brackets.
All right, let's take a look at the single elimination bracket later on today. So we're going to have 8 teams basically battle out for $10,000 for the Pro Exhibition. This is going to be a single elimination tournament. Tony Smith and Liam Brinson are going to come in as your number 1 seed. They're going to take on Zachary Stickney and Gary Hatton as the 8 seed. Robert Sperry teamed up with Paul Clark, your 4 seed. Sean Farrell will get Keegan Bloomfield. They're going to come in as the 5 seed for that tournament. Down below that, the 3 seed belongs to Mark Richards and Michael Nettlingham. Or Nettlingham, can't remember how to say it. They're going to take on Daniel Turner and Isaiah Reyes. Isaiah, how you feeling today? Feeling good. Feeling 10K good? Feeling you can beat Mark Richards good? Okay, you a little hesitation there. I'm not going to buy it. Chris Tornado and Peter Ryan come in as your 2 seed. They're going to take on Connor Weiss and Jason Grant. Every single one of these matches will be broadcasted in a separate live feed after we finish with doubles.
That is when I'll be really fired up. I'll bring my A game energy when we get to that Pro Exhibition.
So if I had to put my money on a squad, just kind of looking at this here, Tony Smith and Liam Brinson, I think, are definitely the favorites. Liam Brinson was in the finals taking on Jason Grant on the bottom. They were both undefeated in the final portion of rounders there. So Connor Weiss and Jason Grant, even though they're coming as the 7 seed, I like their chances against Mark Richards and Michael Nettlinghouse, Daniel Turner, Isaiah Reyes, and Tornado and Peter Ryan, whoever comes out of that bottom half. But up top, I think it's Tony Smith and Liam Brinson's bracket to lose. Sean Farrell and Keegan Bloomfield do have a pretty good chance. It just depends on what bag they decide to throw. Sean kind of likes throwing a little bit faster bags. Keegan's the exact opposite, likes throwing the stickier bag. So we'll see what they come up with.
See if they'll arm wrestle to see who wins that.
Yeah. I mean, Sean's pretty smart. He can throw just the slick side of the bag only, you know.
I do like Connor and Jason. I think they got a legit shot at it.
And actually, Jason built pretty good rapport with us last night. So the blind draw last night was me and Connor. We got paired up, and the whole time Jason was feeding us some beverages. So we joked kind of when we were done, saying that Jason sponsored us for this life. We want to thank our sponsors.
I guess you haven't bragged about your win last night quite yet, but
I haven't even mentioned it yet. I haven't got started.
But I guess you just dealt me that one just to say congratulations on your win last night, Wally.
Thank you. I mean, were you impressed though? Do you think I had that in me?
Hey, you hit an impressive 3 air mails in a row. That I was like, all right.
Oh, Wally came to play.
You deserve to win.
Yeah, we actually were winning the very first round. And I was keeping score on my phone, but my phone's broken, so the screen won't rotate, so it was stacked on top of each other. And then I had the score pins on the score tower as well. And you see behind Tony, you get the pins over the score tower. However, Connor did not see that part. So the score was 15-14. He gave up 6 to his opponent. He thought the game was over. However, we had the 15, he had the 14, so he threw his final shot under the legs, missed the board entirely. I was like, all you had to do was go in, and we could have played on.
Oops.
Yeah, so we lost.
But you came back and double dipped.
I think it worked out well. We had to get to the right alcohol throw stuff limit. And what are the VBs called? The drinks?
Which ones?
The beers out here that we're drinking?
The primary one we're drinking?
Yeah.
Great Northern.
Okay.
Either original or super crisp.
Yeah, super crisp I think is the one that I like. I believe we have a bracket out, so let's go ahead and pull that up. Or no. Looks like 3 brackets. So we have, it looks like probably going to be broken down 888 or 887, whatever the math works out to. So we'll get these brackets uploaded here to the ACL fan zone. And then I'll come back and go through these brackets. Let's go ahead and take another quick commercial break here, Stacy. Get ourselves beveraged up.
You guys grab yourself some beverages back home.
Yeah, feel free to grab yourself some Australian beverages. We'll be back here in Club Tweed in just a little bit. All right, ACL Nation, welcome back here to Club Tweed in New South Wales, Australia. Our first match has been assigned. K9 and Stacy here in the booth. Loving every minute of Down Under so far. Going to start things off with Denny Mallon and Tony Smith. And then Tornado and Lady Tornado.
It's time to give it a go.
It is time. All right, looks like they're still going down and back. So while they're going down and back, let's go ahead and pull up this small bracket real quick. Denny and Tony come in as the 1 seed. Tornado and Carey come in as the, looks like the 8 seed. Robert and Connor will take on Cody Fournette and Liam Brinson. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney on court 7 against Keegan Bloomfield and Gary Hatton. And then Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes will take on Timmy Hall and Lucas Fairbank. Then he wants to go down and back one more. So, Stacy, if you've had a chance to look at these players, do you have a favorite?
Tony and whoever he's playing with.
You going Tony and Denny right here? All right. Just to be opposite, I'll take Mark and Isaiah. I like what I saw out of Isaiah yesterday. We'll go there.
I'm gonna go with Connor and Bobby Sperry here in the bracket today.
Okay, I like it. The only 2 pro team.
I feel like they're motivated.
Yeah, they finished 4-2 in rounders, but I'm not going to really count that against them. I think that they have potential.
They went 21-20 right against Tony
and Denny,
and Denny in rounders. And my guess is after that loss, they probably just kind of took a game off to lose another one. But
it's all about positioning,
Yeah, I think that's what they said, that they're just setting them up for the big blast here in this doubles bracket.
All right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready for some cornhole action.
Ready to go?
There's the spin, there's the high five, there's the love, and we're ready to go.
All right, crowd, let's set Tony Smith's over-under PPR at 10.85.
10.85. Woof. I'm going to take the under just because. But I think it's definitely in his capability. Tornado yesterday was kind of firing bags at the hole. This is the 3rd set of bags I've seen Tornado throw this weekend. So he's definitely missing his luggage.
Yeah, because he still doesn't have his set of bags.
Or any shirts. I think he's just rocking the T-shirts now. It's a good push. Kind of clogging the hole. That's going to hurt your PPR prediction right there.
I don't know.
Still think he's going to drive through?
He can drive through and all this can go.
Heather, what's going on? Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. I dropped that on the crowd last night.
I liked it. You got good reaction, too. I was like, oh, man, Tornado could come out with a big 6 spot. He's got to get this blocked perfectly. See if he can wedge it. Tony's wanting him to set him up for the airmail.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I got my replay ready. Hold on. Don't shoot it yet, Tony.
Make him clap, Tony.
He's going for it.
Oh,
He's
he missed.
Miss. Finishes the round with a 5. Tornado's got a chance to go in here to start with 5. And he will. Nicely done. Just like that, Chad, we're underway. Tornado strikes first. Or no, it's not a tornado down here. It's a Willy Willy?
Cyclone.
Well, they call it a Willy Willy or something?
I think the Willy Willies are like the dirt devils or dirt daubers or whatever. The Cyclone, I think, is what's north of Brisbane that may be hitting us Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, Zach was kind of talking to me the other day. He's like, I kind of hope that the Cyclone stops us from being able to fly out and we get stuck here for another week. I was talking to Jason about it. Jason said, hey, if that happens, you're more than welcome to stay here at my house.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I already got a place to stay.
Make it 2. Because I want to stay as well. Hopefully my family's not listening in.
Right. John Richards says he's taking Mark and Isaiah for the win. Good roll shot, just kind of cutting right around that pile. take a look at that one with our first replay on the day as Tony's able to cut around this nicely. I believe these are snipers I think they're on, so that's a more difficult shot than it looks.
All knotted up here at 5.
5-5, yep. Andrew Labrador Berkeley pair checking in. Welcome in, fellas. It is kind of cool to see Mark and Tony just kind of playing loose, you know, just having some fun with it, enjoying the experience, not putting too much pressure on their opponents, or their partners, I mean.
Yep.
Eight wash scores can remain 5-5. Connor and Robert off to an 8-0 start over Cody and Liam. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney 11-1 over Gary and Keegan.
If you're able to hear the background music at home, reminds me of a high school dance. And currently we're hearing the Land Down Under.
It's only fitting.
Yeah. We better take cover.
Uh-oh, we're going to use some Stacy karaoke.
Way too early for karaoke here.
I'm not sure if we're going to hop back and forth between tiers 1, 2, and 3, or if we're just going to play all tier 1. Kind of see how it goes. I definitely want to make sure we get all the finals on here. It's a good back block from Denny. Down 7-5, trying to manufacture points here. Carrie's already got one off the back of the board. She got 2 sitting in front of the hold, though. Yeah, that's not a difficult ask at all. Just short airmail drag on top of the pile. Take them all to get to 9. Denny wants to shoot it. Tony's, I think, giving him the red light.
Shoot it.
Or the green light.
Deep.
Oh. It's not bad, though. If you're going to miss, that's the place to miss, right on the back of the red zone.
Yeah, better than bouncing and dragging 1 or 2 of hers in.
Good blocker here from Tornado. Doesn't stop Tony at all. He's able to fire an airmail right over the top of it. You see Tornado not happy. That's the effect that airmail has from Tony by taking that shot on that airmail, forcing Tornado to knock it in his own bag, keeping the pressure there. Over on Tornado's court, he's chasing. Now he cuts around it again. Nicely done.
Nice cut.
Oh, that was going to skip the hole.
Skipped on him.
+4, 13-7. Fisher Hamilton, Adrian Brunson, what up, y'all? Welcome in. Good evening, Adam.
Down under bag.
Denny's struggling on bag number 4, but Carey lets him off the hook. I believe that's 2, right? Yes, 15-7. Bags on the ground is the story.
Has Tony been able to rebound his PPR here? Or that first round just knocked out that.
Tony's at a 9.75 right now. He's still got some work to do. Robert Sperry and Connor Weiss finish off Cody and Liam 21-0. Connor throws an 11. Sperry throws a 10 there. Liam struggled. Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes finish off Timmy Hall and Lucas Fairbank 24-0. Mark Richards with a perfect game. Isaiah Reyes throws an 11 as well. Only lasted a couple rounds.
So you're saying I should have put that 10.85 PPR on Mark Richards?
Mark or Isaiah. Either one would have been good. Or Connor. A lot of high PPRs out here from the ACL pros or qualified individuals.
Making outs on the broadcast court. Not sure if that's a violation or not. Have to think if there's a fine for that one.
Penalty flag. Tony's like, what just happened? Wow.
That is a nice shot.
I thought for a second he was going to get it without it falling in. Let's take a look at that. Oh, my bad on the replay. I'll get it better. We'll show it again. My bad, chat. I was a little flabbergasted with all the whole making out stuff. I don't know what that was about. That'll do it, though. Finishes off with a 10-on-3. Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay here from Tornado. He landed up on top of the pile, takes in all 3 bags for a second. I thought he was able to get it. Nice hit. Tony's bag drips in just a little bit at the end. All right, chat, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. More action here at Club Tweed in Australia right after this. All right, ACL Nation, welcome back here to New South Wales Club Tweed. Got more Tier 1 action for you. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney making their way to the court. They are throwing the Ninja Poisons. They're going to take on Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes. They are throwing the Lucky Bag Clovers. K9 and Stacy here in the booth. Got a DJ across the way hitting the ones and twos, taking us back to high school. Having a good time with some Californication. Please don't copyright strike us if you guys can hear it.
Please do not.
We're having too much fun.
All right, we're going to try it again, Wally. Mark Richards over under 10.85.
Mark just came off a perfect game, so I think I'm going to take the 10.85 yard. I think I'll take the over on that, actually, because Zach's throwing a little bit faster back. We're not going to see too much blocking.
All right, I'll take the under then. Start out with a wash.
Got the other bracket links alive now on the ACL Fan Zone, so you guys should be able to see those tiers. Probably hop back and forth between the other tiers now as well. Definitely want to get some Aussies covered. That way you guys can get some inside information, if you will, as far as who to root for when that invitational event comes up next. Number 1 seed in Tier 2 is going to be Peter Ryan and Douglas Morgan. And then your number 1 seed is David Charlton and Alan Kenny in Tier 3. So kind of follow along on the Fan Zone app and see who finished where in rounders. All right, so 2-0 start. Mark and Isaiah in the lead. Here's the PPR jinx over here, Stacy. John Richards checking in. Anthony, John, everybody all in the Mark corner.
We'll see how many people's day I can ruin.
With PPRs?
Yep.
Ooh, that one didn't look like it was going to make it to the board at all. Luckily it does. Stays on for a wash. You would think the majority of the scoring is going to have to come down here on the right-hand side. Sean against Isaiah. If Zach and Sean are going to have a chance. Mark's going to fire off a blocker. Zach stepping all the way out, can try and use that sticky side. It's a little bit faster though than most sticky sides of the Ninja Poison. You can see right there, it just goes off the back. He wanted to kind of clip Mark's bag and get it to spin in, but missed it too far to the side. Ethan Walker, what up? The legend. Ethan Walker, 3 victories last week at Open number 5. Zach struggling a little bit with the landing spot.
Setting up for a big round for Mark. Backside airmail again. 2 for 2 on backsiders.
And that is another bag on the ground. We're right now looking at 7 on 1. Mark turns it over to go slick side. And he will be able to get that bag in, and then the one on the hole right there is on slick side, so more than likely vibration alone will make that fall. Zach misses, and that's going to be a 10-point round.
Ouch.
12 on 2.
It's kind of like getting bit by one of these big Australian spiders right there.
Yes. I had a chance to look at some images the other day. I want to see one in person, though. Those things are the size of your head, if not bigger. Yeah, Mark rocking the cornhole coffee hat. He said he did not bring any out here. I'm like, man, I wish you would have, because I'm struggling a little bit. I brought my coffee mug and no coffee. I dropped the ball there. Good rebound bag. Pushes right into the pile, trying to minimize the damage here. Keep it at 3 if he can. I like the airmail here. Let's see what Mark tells him.
Yep, shoot it.
Hey, that works. Landed on top of the pile.
See if Sean can push.
In for 5 if he can get the collect. Slick side down in hand.
Off the
misses
back.
To the right. It goes flying.
Gives him a wash.
Mark again going right back to that blocker. It's a lot easier for Mark to go out of his comfort zone, go to a slower bag, than it is for Zach to go to a faster bag and make these adjustments on the fly. Missed the airmail. Mark not happy about it. He's like, man, I'm letting Stacy's PPR down. It's not going to happen.
Well, I took the under on this one.
Okay.
You took the over, remember?
I took the over on this one because of the perfect game, but
yeah.
I did not expect Mark to come out firing all these blocks. I expected it to be just a running bag game. Zach able to hit that one.
Rimmed out.
On the board for 1. Zach worried about it falling. Sean says, I don't think it will. And it will land about as close as you can get without tapping it in. Let's take a look at the air show here. Mark able to fire off his. Right behind it, Zach does the same thing over on the other side. So Zach is now on the board, 12-1. Sean has first bag. A little bit off to the side with this blocker, but not in terrible position. A little side by side now. Tell you one highlight from this weekend, Stacy's watching some of these bowls players or just people walking around go over to those 2 practice boards over there and just have a blast throwing.
Yeah, trying to.
Absolutely ecstatic when they have 1 bag on the board.
They start cheering,
yeah,
jumping up and down.
You don't see that too much anymore. We had, I want to say, 6 or 7 girls and their boyfriends came in last night, and they all, I don't even know if they knew what they were playing, but they were just over there having a good time. They made one in the hole that sounded like a 4th of July party. It was amazing.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of people come up here to the broadcast court in the corner. They'll pull out their phones and snap some pictures. Had several people coming over yesterday say, how do you score this game? Sitting there in the stands, checking out the action. Great start here in Australia to grow the sport.
I was talking to a couple people yesterday. Jason, one of them, he was saying that there's another club more inland that he thinks by this time next year we could probably do this with 100 people. So, all right, let's double it. Let's keep going, double it every single time we come back. do think that everyone who just picked up a bag this weekend has enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's got the opportunity to be a rocket ship here. I think while the overall population of the country is fairly low, relatively speaking, the percentage of active people that just enjoy sport and just like playing games. So, right, supposedly there's over 1 million members within the bowls universe here in Australia. So, right, so that equates to the number of bowling memberships that the USBC has back in the United States. They have a little bit less than that, but yet it's a significant number. Sean with an opportunity now to get more points, trying to get back into it. Staring at potential 4 more. Okay. Short.
Oh, whoopsie.
Put that one down under.
14-5. Could have been 4+. Only gets 1 out of it.
Disappointing round.
Yeah, I feel like he might be pressing over here on the right side, knowing he's got to make up a bunch of points. I mean, Zach's not throwing terrible. It's just, Mark is just so good. You have to overcome it. Take a look at the PPRs right now. We got Sean throwing an 8. Zach over here throwing a 5.75, struggling. Isaiah with a 7.2 and Mark with a 9 solid. Be curious to see if Sean and Zach end up throwing the same bags the second time we see them. Been told the broadcast courts are playing faster than the other courts.
I mean, if you can place the block, I like it, because he'd have to go up, then you can go up. And if you go up, then he just clears it. But whether you feel like
Sean walking him through it. He said, if you feel like you can place the block, I like that. And he just misses. It's just that it's the difference in materials. Zach not used to these bags. He throws the Brotherhood bags. He's throwing the Wingman yesterday. Said he got him on the flight, or right before the flight, been breaking him in the entire 15-hour flight out here. They're about ready, he says. But these are more of a faster bag. That's what I was saying. Sean likes throwing faster bags. It's just different when it comes out of your hand. Now, luckily, Mark misses the collect, so that's only 3, I believe. 5 on 2.
Puts him on 17.
Don Juan, what up, brother? Welcome into the chat. Appreciate everybody following along on YouTube, Facebook, and ACL TV.
All right, let's see if Sean can redeem himself here. Get himself a 4-bagger.
That's a good push through. Isaiah stepping out. When's the last time you saw this many left-handed players in cornhole? We got 3 of them in this match. Isaiah struggling a little bit.
Ooh.
Unable to get the final little inch needed to get maximum points there. But nonetheless, a good round. Get the first bag back here to Zach, 17-11. Just kind of keep an idea, or keep that in our memories, those 2 points that could have been. Sean has had 2 bags on the ground. Zach has had 5 bags on the ground. You look at the score right now being 17-11. Those play a huge factor. job kind of bullying them out and going in. Going to get them to possibly 19. That one had to be in. It is. They live to fight another round at least. 19-11 here, entering round 13.
Back there from Isaiah.
Isaiah off to the right on bag number 4.
Chance for 3.
This is one of those wins, though, where you walk away from the court and you're still kind of not happy with the way it happened. Isaiah wants to win, but he does not want to be carried. And right now it's just a little bit of a teeter-totter game. Zach's got to be feeling a lot of pressure right now. He cannot afford to miss with Mark Richards. Will not give him any opportunities to get back into it.
Got an opportunity to bully this one if he wants.
It's a good shot.
Yep, good shot.
Mark misses his landing spot there, but it is in Zach's lane. Now, Zach is right-handed. Should be able to get around this, but the speed controls the question. It's really hard to cut faster bags. Mark with the cut brings it closer. I don't think Mark will get aggressive and go after it, but Zach's got to be in first. He is. And Mark able to finish off for a 10-10 wash right there again. Not the situation to get risky. I think Sean trying to bait him into it. He's not even listening. King of Bloomfield and Gary Hatton finish off Timmy Hall and Lucas Fairbanks. So now they will take on Robert Sperry and Connor Weiss. The Tornadoes tied right now 18-18 with Cody Fournette and Liam Brinson.
Sean's going to try to push through here, it looks like. Hard push. Got
Nicely
3.
done. Gets them all to fall.
Just like that.
Shot is ecstatic. Let's take a look at this
We
again.
got ball game.
Huge shot down low. Gets them all to fly. 6-side in.
12 on 3.
Wow.
Closes out the game.
Did not see that comeback happening. Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney take it down 23-19. Isaiah's going to have to take a walk a little bit to relax. Wow, chat. Just like that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more action here at Club Tweed. See you guys right after this.
Yep.
All right, ACL Nation, welcome back in. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Hit the thumbs up, hit the share, let people see what we got going on here. As we are international now. Keegan Bloomfield and Gary Hatton going to take on Robert Sperry and Connor Weiss. The winner of this one gets the winner of Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes, or Cody Fournette and Liam Brinson.
Our first L-Dog match with this double elimination bracket here in the Tier 1 bracket in Australia.
Tier 2 moving a little bit slower than this one, so hopefully he gets some Tier 2 and Tier 3 action. Peter Ryan and Douglas Morgan up 5-1 right now over Michael Nettlingham and Stuart Beckingham. Matt Dunsire and Blake Archer down 9-0 to Daniel Turner and Brad Clark. That's on the winner's side of Tier 2. And then Tier 3, we got David Charlton and Alan Kelly starting on court 14 against Sam Hofellner and Matthew Lawson. The winner of that match goes to the King's seat for Tier 3. I believe we are going to get all 3 bracket finals. While we're waiting for Keegan B to make his way here to the court, we'll kind of take a look at this Australia Open Pro Exhibition bracket. Tony Smith and Liam Brinson are your number 1 seed. They're going to take on Zach Stickney and Gary Hatton. Robert Sperry and Paul Clark will take on Sean Farrell and Keegan Bloomfield. Bottom, Mark Richards and Michael Nettlingham will take on Daniel Turner and Isaiah Reyes. And then Tornado and Peter Ryan will take on Connor Weiss and Jason Grant. So you're going, I forgot who you're going with there. You're going with, you're going with Tony, right?
I'm going Connor and Jason.
Connor and Jason, okay.
Connor and Jason tonight.
There I see Keegan. He's making his way over here now. I got to go with Tony and Liam. I liked what I saw out of Liam.
Yep.
I told Liam, I said, they got a saying out here. And I said, I need you to drop an airmail, and I want you to yell it as loud as possible because I'm not allowed to say it. But the Australians, man, they are a fun group of people. There's a moment yesterday in the championship match where who was I think it was Robert Sperry. No, it was Sean Farrell. Sean Farrell hit a big shot against us. Sean coached the guy throwing against me. That's what it was, Matt Dunsire. And Sean was coaching him. I said, no more coaching down there. And then the whole crowd just started heckling me after that. It was amazing.
They were targeting you.
It was a little. I felt a little attacked.
It's the guys from Western Australia.
Oh, they're a good group, man.
They were having a blast. They're like, is it okay if we heckle Wally over there? I said, absolutely, 100%. Go after it.
Oh, I loved it.
Go after it.
He said you hit 3 airmails in a row. That's considered disrespectful down here.
So good on you, mate. Keep on heckling.
It's so much fun. I think they're going to start over here on the left-hand side.
Someone's got to make a decision.
Yeah, that's one thing, too, is like I've noticed that there's so many polite people sometimes that you just have to make a decision. We're starting now whether you like it or not. All right, so here we go. Robert stepping in front of the board for the spin. Looks like they got it figured out. We are live. Here we go.
Bobby Sperry, bag 1.
Nice little sneak around there. They have these N1 bags, and they're basically all game changer material on every side. They got a diamond patch, not a square patch, it's diamond. And those things are just super fast. And Sperry was lights out throwing them last night. 12 after 12, just everything drips in. Bobby looks very comfortable here, though, with the Octanes. I believe these are the Kinetics going against the BG Mercenaries. 2-0 start for the 2-pro team. Denny Mallon and Tony Smith, 22-7 over Robert Sperry to put them in the losers bracket. Josh Keck in the chat. What's up, Josh?
Nice push there.
Team Rampage Cornhole. All right. There's a down under bag for you.
I believe Keegan is the creator of the Rampage Cornhole brand.
Good finish. Only giving up a point.
I will say I do like this the jersey matchup here. These are the four best combination, of jerseys that we've had on the broadcast so far.
Mm-hmm.
All very clean and good looking, sharp.
Connor's probably going to fire the first airmail. And it's a little bit short and to the left. Not afraid to hit one of his own. Nicely done, Gary. It's pushed right into the pile. Nothing to do here except for go board, and he will. It's a good round there for Gary. Let's take a look at it. Gary not afraid to go up top. Takes in one of his opponent's bags with him, but nicely done. Gets them on the board now, 3-1. Not yet, Josh, not yet. Still got a couple days left, though. King seat match is set here in Tier 1. Denny Mallon and Tony Smith will take on Sean Farrell and Zach Stigley. Big win there for Cody Fournette and Liam Brinson, taking down Lady Tornado and Chris Tornatola. They are now down 13-0, though, to Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes.
Connor in for a couple there. 10 on 8, 5-1. All right, Wally, this is definitely one of my dance jams back in the day.
I only believe it if I see it. We got a VersaCourt. I got a mobile camera. After this match, Stacy will get out there and break dance for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get it? I don't even know who this is.
Yeah, I don't remember. Could not tell you the name of the group. But I do know the song.
It's TLC. I have no idea.
No, it's not TLC.
Salt and Pepper? Aaliyah? I don't know. Chad, help me out. What song is this? I'm terrible with music anyway. I don't even know why I'm trying. Keck wants to know, do I like sitting next to Keck or Stacy more? I'm going to have to say Stacy right now. Unless he's driving.
Just because he wants to make sure he gets fed the rest of the weekend.
Exactly.
Well, why would Keck try to put you in that uncomfortable position? What kind of friend is that?
I never said he was my friend. Work acquaintances. Seven to 1 here, entering round number 9.
the side there.
Able to sneak around on that shot. So does Robert, though. Or Bobby. And Keegan does the same thing on the final shot, but one bag off to the side is going to be the difference for that round, making it 10-1. Peter Ryan and Douglas Morgan tied 11-11 versus Michael Nettingham and Stuart Buckingham. Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes 13-8 over Cody Fournette and Liam Brinson. That would be a huge win for Cody and Liam if they could pull that off. Allison Baldwin, what up? Welcome in. This could be a good opportunity here for Keegan B if he's able to push through this and replace that block.
No.
Missed it too far to the right. Connor talking about the airmail. I don't like that. I like the block here in this situation.
Definitely should have blocked there.
See if Keegan makes him pay. Slick side down. He does. And that's exactly why I don't like the airmail there. You go in with that airmail drag, you're still leaving the wash possibility. You miss it. 5-point swing, making it 12-6.
Yeah, you don't want to open up the door and give these guys momentum by shooting that airmail.
Yeah, and especially with having a big lead like that, 12-1. I mean, just kind of play it slow and steady. You'll get there eventually.
We'll see what Gary can do here.
Slick side down, drives through it, nicely done.
Collected the wrong bag.
That's all right.
Allows Connor to get 4.
Timeout. High fives of encouragement there. You know, that's a rule I didn't know. Did we change that rule that you can call a timeout now in between rounds, even if you don't have first shot?
Ask Keck.
It's in the rule book. I didn't know it was in. Yeah, Keck would know. I didn't know it was a rule until I saw Michael post something the other day. I was talking to Michael about going out there to Oregon with him and putting together a new rules, old rules, like short video, instructional video for the players. I think that could be a huge help.
Keegan with a chance there for points or to wash it out. Missed off the back.
Probably should have game planned that on the way back here from Australia since I had my camera equipment on me, you know. That would have worked out well. Connor off to the side, but more than likely going to go. Oh, no. The opponent's sitting on 18. 3 points. He misses. I got the wrong camera angle. I'm missing. My bad. I was doing so well, too. This could be game. If he can collect this bag, he misses it, but this one is in, and that's going to be 3 no matter what. Connor's finishing it off. Some awkward knuckles there. All right, chat. Take a quick break. I'll update you guys in a little bit when we come back. Hopefully we get some more Aussie on Aussie crime. Until then, grab yourself some more, I don't know, what's a Australian food that we've experienced out here?
We just had a sausage roll.
Yeah, grab yourself a sausage roll, chat. We'll be back here in just a little bit. See you in a few. There we go. All right, what's up, ACL Nation? Welcome back in. Got ourselves a pretty good matchup here. I believe this is for the King seat. Denny Mallon and Tony Smith take on Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney. You got zeros on the scoreboard. I had to use the Strum real quick. Are they live or are they still going down the back?
Had to use the trough.
Had to use the trough, yep. Not a big fan of troughs, not going to lie. That's one thing I would do away with out here.
All right, so let's switch it up here. Wally, let's do a spread on this match.
Okay, so no longer going for the high PPRs. I'll take...
I'm going to say, let me set it. I'll put Smith and Mallon -5.5.
I will take Sean and Zach then. I was going to go 3.5. So I'll take Sean and Zach.
All right.
Keck says, I'm watching TV with the boys, and they turned off their show, and the ACL YouTube live stream was suggested. He's watching this right now. Let's go. What up, boys? Hope you're behaving well.
Who you got? Bet your dad on that one.
Sean's a tall feller. I'm going to have to zoom the camera out a little bit. There we go. Nothing start for Tony and Denny.
Party there, everywhere.
Stacy's feeling. Stacy's gonna go there and tip the DJ. He's vibing over here.
I need some slow jams.
Rockets that bag.
Off to the right.
All right, so 4-1. They're on the board now. Kicking off to the side there, hyping Denny up. Joel says blue shirt will win, he says. Which one's blue? I guess not black.
Let's go with Denny in blue.
I'm going to go with Denny and Tony, I guess. So colorblind. So colorblind.
I think Tony's more aqua.
Thought it was green, but all right.
Yeah. Nice airmail. Tony going up again. And back drag. Wow. That's a shot right there. Wally, did you capture that one on?
I did not, but I will get it.
Oh, my goodness.
I will get it. It's okay.
Boo.
It's up. Don't boo me. I said I'll get it. Trying to get us the next match. Want to see some more Aussies. Who shot it? Tony?
Tony.
I got it. Congratulations to Sam Hoffelner and Matthew Lawson. They win 22-20, taking down the Tier 3 King seat.
Kicked off to the side there.
Thank you. I got the replay for you coming up after this round. So, assuming they don't hit any other good shots. Good collect there from Sean. Just really impressive with the way he stands and how he throws it. There's no one else in the league that throws like Sean Farrell. Sean elects to go back in. Kind of thought he might have been going for like a bully. Might overthought that one a little bit.
So Tony goes for him again. He does. Got one.
He's able to get one to go. Now Sean has to go in here just for the wash. All right, so let's take a look at that shot and see if it's as good as you say it was. All right, Tony up top. Hits it on the side, gets just enough of the clip. All right, not bad, not bad. I could have done that. But
What? What's that, an 8? Like an 8 airmail drag on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.5.
You give it a 4.5? Oh, my goodness.
I've seen some amazing airmails.
Well, I've seen some amazing ones, too. But come on.
Usually coming from me. Who would you take in an airmail battle, me or Tony?
Probably Tony.
Jeez, no love, Chet. No love at all.
I did pause and think about it. I did pause.
I guess that's true.
I gave you the benefit of a pause.
I'll take it. I'll allow it. Right over the hole. Again, Zach just having some difficulties trying to figure out the speeds on these bags. Pretty good job of adjusting, though, for the first time we saw him. It's still down 11-1. Job bringing that corner back in. So in good position to collect that on the final shot.
Yeah, that's just too easy. That's like a what? A 2 out of 10 collect.
Working it up there was the hard part.
Yeah, working it up there was the hard part.
Sean thought about it for a second. I just don't think there's a collect there for him. I just kind of lick your wounds here.
Your wounds, 13-1. Congrats to those who laid the 5.5 points. Looking good right now.
Still early. They came back and scored, what, 8 in the final round to win their last game? They could strike at any moment.
What if I gave you 7.5 right now?
I'll take it.
Okay. I'll let you double down. Ooh, Denny off to the right. Opens the door for a wash.
Tony's still going to maintain first throw. He's in Sean's lane. Sean being left-handed. Let's see if he can get a side-by-side here. Misses too far to the left. Stays on the board, though, but that bag is definitely out of play.
So he leaves his block there. Sean helps him out. Goes up again.
Oh, just kind of sticks on the board. But he's in great position.
He's just going for the double airmail drag is what he wants.
No.
Let's see. He's going to airmail it.
Score is 13-1. Not sure why the scoreboard hasn't updated yet. If I'm Tony, I'm probably just pushing through this. I'm going to take my 10-on-2 heading into the final bag.
He was going for both of them.
He was indeed. Only gets the front one to fall. Sean finishes off with a 5.
Puts him on 18. So you're saying you want 12.5 now?
Still take it. Comeback starts right now. Zach can finish it off and give me a couple. He misses too far to the left on bag number 4. All right, I'll take it back. I don't want the points. I don't know. Switch the sides. Looks like we are able to hold that match on the Tier 2 King seat, so we'll bring those gentlemen over here. Michael Nettlingham and Stuart Beckingham next against Daniel Turner and Brad Clark. I'll see if I can get Keegan over here to commentate with me during that match to figure out what they even call a king seat over here in Australia. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about it yet.
How disappointed are you going to be when they just call it the king seat?
I really will be. Like I'm expecting like royal chair or something. I don't know. The kangaroo's pouch. The koala's hug. It's got to have a cool name, right? Tony going for the end one for the win, and he gets it. We came here to put on a show. We might as well put on a show. That'll do it. Oh, man, you knew it was coming. Let's take a look at it one more time. Tony steps out. Sean's got his head down already. He knew it's coming. Tony all the way out on the mat. Line drive. Boom. Big hit.
He said that was in
Bag
perfect
goes
position to go
flying
for.
off the back. And Sean just looks at him in disgust. All right, chat. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more action. I believe Tier 2 King Seat match right after this. What is up, ACL Nation? Welcome back here to Club Tweed in New South Wales, Australia. Waiting for the other opponents to make their way to the court. Joined by Keegan B. What up, mate?
How you going there, buddy?
Doing good, man. We got to get some Australian flavor on this live feed at some point. All right, so this matchup here, Michael Nettlingham, Stuart Buckingham, Daniel Turner, and Brad Clark. They're getting ready to play for what we in America call the king seat. What do you guys call it out here? It's got to have a name.
I still call it king seat out here, brother.
Oh my goodness, I'm disappointed.
We ain't doing nothing fancy.
And so no royal chair, no royal throne, the koala's hug, the kangaroo's pouch, nothing.
No, nothing fancy here, man.
King seat it is. All right. All right, Chad, you guys have any questions here for Keegan B? Let us know. Keegan B is usually the one in the chat commenting, so now he's got a chance to read the chat and interact with you guys. Take a look at the brackets here while they're making their way to the court and going down and back. 1 second. All right, so here you see it right there. Daniel Turner and Brad Clark, they come in as your 2 seed. Peter Ryan and Douglas Morgan fall to Michael and Stewart. They come in as your 5 seed. So number 1 seed heads over to the losers bracket. Let's take a look at it over there. While we're looking at these brackets, man, how does it feel? How was it your experience out there on the live feed court?
Amazing. This is something new for all of us here in Australia to have the kind of talent that America has come over here, and just to share that with us has been amazing. I feel like the Aussie players have definitely stepped up their talent, and yeah, they've obviously stepped up to the party and are doing their absolute best.
What do you think of that shot right there from Tony Smith?
Oh, ridiculous.
You said that yesterday Tony Smith ruined your game because you're trying to learn how to roll now.
Yeah.
Are you going to add that to the list of things you're going to try and do?
Oh, just definitely trying to work on that roll. At this stage, it's definitely not a weekend thing to be doing. We're just trying to put bags in the hole today.
Yep.
But, yeah, watching guys like Tony Smith and Mark Richards work that magic is just, yeah, watching it in person is something completely different to watching it on TV. Yeah, as soon as he stepped out, I knew he was going nasty with that ammo.
Let's take a look at it again. It was pretty nasty. Hopefully I got the right one there. Yep. Sean knew it right away. The second it's set up.
Face.
Just ridiculous.
That face says it all.
The pain from Sean. The pain from Sean. Oh, hold on a second. I have a little issue with the camera. Let's go back to live. Let's push that button. All right, so yeah. What up, Lindy? Welcome in, baby. You're looking beautiful today. You always got to say they look beautiful. They like it that way. I'm just kidding, Lindy. I'm messing with you. All right, so Brad Clark. I think they said that he lost to his brother in the final round of the qualifier yesterday. And
I don't know if it's his brother or not, but so Brad's a local Tweed boy.
Okay.
He's been amazing in helping facilitate this and organising this venue for today. Yeah, he's definitely one of those standout guys here in Australia.
Either way, you're pretty happy with that. As a result, you're able to qualify. So you're the 8th spot coming in.
Managed to scrape in luckily, so
it works.
I got done by my doubles partner in the last game, and I just managed to get a good enough kind of point ratio, I suppose, to get in there.
All right, so we got some of these guys are on my players to watch list. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I got here for you guys. So Stu, 41-year-old outboard spares business owner, is his day job. Do you guys play a lot of bags and know what people do outside of work, like what their actual profession is?
In Queensland, I do. The New South Wales boys, they're I don't necessarily know what they all do for jobs. I think they're a little bit more in the marketing and kind of business side, whereas in Queensland, we're all about that construction work.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, for us, we see each other all the time, and we have no idea what they do as an actual profession.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to go down and back one more time. Plays out of Seaford Snipers Cornhole League in Melbourne, Victoria. In March, he competed in the team's event at the Mululaba Triathlon with his dad, 78. Wow, and his nephew, 17. That's pretty cool.
Managed to finish top 100.
It's impressive. I can barely get out of bed without hurting. Mick is 45, firefighter. Once took a hat trick as a leg spin bowler in cricket and attributes cricket bowling for the high revolutions he puts on his bags. What's a hat trick in spin bowling? What's that?
So cricket. Cricket, the hat trick's when you get 3 wickets in a row. So three balls, 3 wickets. So cricket is kind of like our version of your baseball.
Okay. So a wicket is?
A wicket is getting someone out. So like striking someone out essentially. But obviously they'd be caught out or they'd be bowled or such and such.
Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I was down there eating and watching it, and I was like, I think I want to try it. I think I could do good at cricket. I
think you'd have some skills there, Wally. The boards are playing pretty fast today, Linda. They're definitely playing a lot faster than they were yesterday.
All right, there's the spin. So Brad Clark, though, if he loses this one, you guys might want to watch out. He is a black belt in Taekwondo, practices Krav Maga, very athletic. Got a lot of good athletes on this court right now. I'm kind of out of place here.
They're very fit-looking men, aren't they?
I know. I don't belong. Oh, they're starting off on this side. Okay, so there we go. All right, we're underway. Let me get the scoreboard up for you guys here in a little bit. 0-0. Those down and backs have concluded. Daniel going for an airmail early. I like it. Anthony Larson checking in. Says, come on, DT. Slick side down there from net. Or wait, he's got a different name, right?
Oh, big airmail by Daniel.
Bucks. No, Bucks is over on the right. All right, I'll try and pay respect with their player cards I got here. Last time they were on the live feed, they didn't score anything. He's, hey, at least we got some points this time.
You got some today.
Hey, baby steps, baby steps. It's all about improvements.
It looks like he's hitting his airmails now too, so I'll be watching out for Daniel.
Daniel's got a lot on his plate here, making sure all this goes down smoothly, and I think so far so good. Here on day 2. Brad coming in a little bit hot.
Yeah, he's struggled today. Brad's normally one of our better players. I think he's just a little bit tired maybe, but yeah, he's a little off his game.
I got to get this camera thing figured out or else I'm going to get fired. My first time.
I ain't going to fire you, Wally. They need you.
They did switch backs from the first time that we saw them here on the court. That's a good shot from Daniel. Takes away center lane.
It's a good block.
Back block. Nicely done.
Oh, lovely bag.
You know, with a nickname called Nothing But Nets, I expect to see some airmails here from him.
Oh. Just hung up there.
Brad electing to go with the sticky side now. Still has that low release, though. That bag is off the back of the board. Flips it. Nope, stays on sticky side. Is this a dual patch bag?
Nice shot.
Can't tell. It looks like a game changer that they're throwing, but
I think he is throwing sticky side down. Yeah, suede side down.
Okay. Ooh. I lost count there as I was trying to figure out what bag they were throwing. I don't know why my transition's not working right now. Not happy. Stacy broke it. We can blame Stacy since he's not watching. Ned's doing a really good job of keeping that center lane back blocking position, forcing Daniel to go up top for that airmail. The hole is open. See if he wants to go up again. He does.
Ooh, a little long
and
on
another
that
deep airmail. There it is. Nothing but nets.
Nothing but Mickey nets.
It had to happen eventually. I actually would have been disappointed if it didn't. All right, let's give him his replay. Let's take a look at this one. Daniel misses his airmail. A little flick of the wrist. That bag goes in, and it is nothing but nets.
That was
Didn't touch the red zone at all. Nicely done.
So how are you finding Australia so far, Wally?
I like it a lot. The only thing I don't like is the driving. The driving on the opposite side of the road has messed with me, man. I haven't even drove, but just watching other people drive is stressing me out. So
Nothing's killed you yet? No dangerous animals killing you yet?
Nothing. I haven't even seen anything. I saw a giant moth. That's about it. Over at Mark's house, you took care of that thing.
Yeah, that thing was, he had problems.
Took a ceiling fan to the head like it was nothing, though. He was a champ.
Yeah, he was flying it after that. Good bag by Brad there. Looks like he's starting to find his rhythm again. Mickey leaves one hanging in the hole. Daniel's a little right with his bag. Mickey lays behind.
Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes in the lead, 18-12 over Connor Weiss and Robert Sperry. That is a loser's bracket match. Winner of that one gets Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney.
Good timeout here. I'm going to take a look at it.
Rockets that one. That one's too far to the left.
So it looks like a 4-on-3, I think.
So is the score 9-8, is that correct?
9-8, yes, correct.
Make sure it's updating. Brad again off the back of the board. You guys play at the 8.22 meters?
Yes, 8.23.
8.23 meters?
Which works out as, 27 feet.
I think we need to make it 9 solid 9 meters. And then that would be, what, 29 feet? 30 feet for us?
70. About just under 30 feet, I think.
I think that's what we need to do. Make it universal 9 meters. Make it more challenging.
You just want to mess up Tony Smith's airmail, that's all. You won't be able
I have
to
the best airmail anyway. So.
Oh, watching Wally's airmails last night was fantastic.
That's the only thing I work on now because I want to come out of nowhere.
Yep.
I don't want anyone to think I'm good. I just want to drop those airmails when I need to.
Just come in banging those hot ones.
Yeah. Again, nice blocker there from Nettingham. And this is the push. It's a big round for Daniel, right?
Looks like it, yeah. Looks like he takes 5. Score is 13-9. Front board's that one. So Brad's just struggling to get these bags to pull up for him at the moment. Another 3 points to Daniel and Brad. Mickey's a little left. Daniel leaves on in front of the hole. Oh, Mickey just goes straight through it. Daniel goes in behind him. Mickey Cookland off the back to the right.
See if that bag hangs on the side. I think it's going to go.
Oh,
stays there for now at least. Oh, it does hang on.
Nice end there for Daniel. Looks like a 10-on-7, I think.
Pretty decent little crowd over here. Get a couple Aussies on the court and then we get a good crowd all of a sudden, you know. We'll get to the finals here in just a little bit. I think we're winding down. Only a few teams remain. Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes, 20-16 over Rob Sperry and Connor Weiss. Over in Tier 2. Looks like this is the only match going on. And then Rolly Rolston and Mark Daly up 8-0 over Paul Clark and Ryan Barr.
That'll be a good game over on court 6 there for sure. That's a good bag by Brad. Good block there by Mickey. Replaces it and leaves a little to the left there. See what Daniel can do with his last bag. Oh, cooks it. Just a little too heavy.
a good rebound game here for Daniel and Brad. They left a lot on the table playing their first game here. It's good to see them kind of rebound, but 16-14 here. Good match. First shot there from Stewart.
Just stays on the board.
It's on there. Oh, Brad almost hits it. He got bags on all the corners right now. One falls off the front and one falls off the back. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
A bit of a wild in this one. Ooh.
Side rail there from Stewart. On the board here is 3, it looks like, in the hole for big points. That one's going to be short.
Short as well.
A down under bag, as we're calling it now. All right, let's take a look at this. I've never seen this happen before. One bag goes off the back of the board, the other one goes off the front of the board. Same time. Something new for everybody.
I'm not sure about this down under term there, Wally.
Hey, somebody Aussie came up with it. It wasn't me.
Typical Aussies.
I said that's the only one that actually makes sense. The whoopsie. I love that one. We're going to make whoopsie a thing this year. Pushes his bag in, but goes off, I believe. It's a good blocker. Again, Nettingham doing a really good job of putting that bag in front of the lane. See if he can drive through it, though.
Side and see if he can make this. Oh, a little to the left on that one. He struggled with his push shot at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So 5 on 4. It's going to make it 19.
It should be 19-14, I think.
Two bags sitting on the back of the board. We're going to see an Aussie in one. That'd be a nice way to finish, right?
Let's see if he's got. Let's see how confident he's feeling. No, he's just going to slide it in.
Ooh, side rib. I think they still get a point. 7-6.
7-6? Is it 2 or is it 6-4?
I can't tell the colors. What's that one on the back corner? Is that his? Oh, that is
6-4,
it.
yeah,
That is
that's
it.
game.
Okay. Well, there you go. Daniel and Brad rebound nicely.
Nice little recovery from those boys.
Absolutely. All right, chat. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more action here at Club Tweed in New South Wales, Australia. Be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone and Bernie neighbors now, welcome back into Club Tweed, winding things down here in Tier 1. Mark Richards and Isaiah Reyes will take on Sean Farrell and Zach Stickney. Rematch from earlier whenever Sean and Zach with a huge round, I believe it was an 8-point round, or a 9-point round, finished off Isaiah and Mark earlier on the winner's side.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was not looking good, and then all of a sudden just one blow-up round at the same time as a really, really nice shot. Gets them right back into it, so. Exciting stuff, though.
Third place match. As we continue to hear the hits from the DJ going on across the way.
I think I got that replay queued up. Let's see if this was the shot. Yeah, this is the shot here from Sean that sent them into the victory. I believe they're winning or losing 18-14 or 19-14 at that time.
Big push.
And a big 9-point round here. All right, they got zeros on the scoreboard, though. I think we're ready to go. Isaiah's first shot is off to the side, lining up the same exact way.
Yep, same players matched up on the same sides that we saw the last time. Sean letting him off the hook here a little bit. Good shot there by Isaiah.
In for a couple.
The only reason I'm not here, Mark Farrell soaked me 3 times. And 1 bar of soap times 3.
He's Connor Weiss over here said the only reason I'm not here right now playing is because Mark bar soaked me 3 times with an and 1. Wow.
I hate we missed that.
Yeah, that was played over there on court 3. I want to know if the players are struggling a bit on this board because of the speed change or if they're just struggling in general, you know. This looks side down. Mark too far to the side.
We saw Zach get a little bit better back control between the first and second time we saw him here on the broadcast court.
Yes.
See if he can dial it in a little bit more.
On a block here. He's going to miss that block and opens up a lane. That's the one thing that he's been struggling with. That's cost him. The other misses are fine. But whenever you miss a back block and give Mark an extra bumper to fire off of. Sean asking, what were you trying to do there? He said, I was trying to block. He's like, all right.
That makes sense.
Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Ends up washing out the round. Your pick, yeah. Connor and Barry has been eliminated. My pick here down 2-0. Nobody picked Tony and Denny.
It was too easy. It was like 25 to 1 odds.
Got to go for the big shot. Nobody wants to walk home with $8. We want the hundos.
Yeah, that's right.
Airmail off the back.
We're going down to the TAB in between broadcasts here a while. Let's go get on some ponies or get on some greyhounds. See,
I'm down for that.
See if we can make a couple of dollars
Definitely down for that.
In between broadcasts here today. Here at Club Tweed, you can go from placing some bets on one floor up to listening to a band and dancing the night away on another floor.
Yeah. Playing some pokies, as they call it.
Yep. I was going to make that
Machines.
a trivia question.
You're going
Well,
to? You still
yeah.
can.
See if anyone out there knows what pokies means.
We'll break that out. That's our hint. We'll break it out during the invitational. Good start here for Zach and the sensei, Sean Farrell, 11-0.
That's a lot better question than like one of those all-state trivia questions you might see during a college football game. You know, what does the word pokies mean? Down under.
Down under. Although at that time, whenever we broadcast that live feed, only people that be watching would be Australian. Might have a few Americans staying up 4 o'clock in the morning. I think it's scheduled to go live at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's not
1
too
a.m.
terrible.
Eastern, which
It's not
10
terrible.
p.m. Pacific.
And again, we will play every single match for that tournament, single elimination. Should have a pretty good crowd for that, I would think. Mark sitting off to the side. Taking a little breather. Not the start he wants here. Let's see what Sean decides to go with. One of each around the hole. Backside is open.
Goes for it. Got it.
He hits it
Great
and
shot.
gets his bag. Sean's fired up.
Unfortunate bounce off the back there.
Isaiah's got to get his airmail figured out. Let's take a look at this again, though, from Sean. Sean only wanted to grab his bag, gets the release, hits it perfectly, and a big shot at the end of it.
Great use of a timeout. Followed up with perfect execution.
Yeah, 16-0 start. Mark now firing airmails on his first shot. He's short, bounces off the back. Zach misses his push. Mark's not going to miss 2 airmails in a row. That one hits. Sticky side down again, misses the push. Mark hits a second airmail. 6-on-1 on the board right now. Mark in the lead here.
Does he get this one, Wally?
You know, 3 shots at it. Gets the one to fall. That's going to be 4. And Mark will finish up with a 9. So they're on the board. They're underway now.
Put him on the board. Yes. Give him 5.
John Heitzman from Cornhole Coffee will be here all night, already playing his night around the live feeds. Let's go. Appreciate the support, John. Do me a favor. Ship a couple pouches of Cornhole Coffee to Australia for me, will you? I need you to overnight it, though.
They do like their coffee here.
They do. They
Cafes
are very, very
everywhere.
proud of their coffee. You would love it out here, John. There you go. Good collect from Isaiah there. So a big round from Mark could get them started.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
2 off that round for Sean. Relax a little bit. All of a sudden, 16-11. 2 rounds.
Yeah, you would think a 16-0 lead would be safe.
Don't give Mark Richards a window.
Kind of surprised to see Mark just going in, not electing to go with a block. It worked for them most of the first game.
I think he's seen
There we
Zach
go.
blow somebody off the back.
Again,
Still cannot get that block.
yeah, that back block is just not working for him. Nice little wedge. He's got to try another back block here. Well, that time he got it. Does knock in Mark's bag, but that's fine.
Going
Mark
roll,
with the cut.
going
Nice
roll,
collect.
Wait, hold on. Roll, was it cut, roll,
Relax.
collect? What?
And that's 4 more. And look at this score all of a sudden.
What do you call it? Relect?
It's a relect. Nice left to right movement, gets that bag to fall in, finishing off his 4-bagger, and it was 16-0, and it is now 16-15.
Sick. See if Sean can get composed here after putting 2 off last round. Danger. Nice bag by Isaiah. There you go,
Good
Sean.
collect.
In for the wash. Can Mark Richards do to them what Sean did last time? A little payback.
It's almost poetic in a way, isn't it? Zach needs to stop blocking here. He needs to get more aggressive and start going for the hole. Big shot right there. We're going to have ourselves a lead change if Mark can finish off on bag number 4.
Or a
Stepping
win.
all the way out. Yeah, could be looking at a win. This one's got to at least be in. Something's got to be in here. We're going to take a timeout to look at it.
Needs to at least be in to stay alive, right, Well?
Yeah, at least
So,
one bag has to be in.
I think if you try to be in and collect, it's going to be risky. So I think if Mark and Isaiah had taken a timeout in that previous game in the same situation, maybe Isaiah just puts that one on the board versus
Yeah.
going for that airmail. We'll see if he's stepping out, though.
Slick side down, that's fine. Gets the one to go. Not exactly what he wanted, but that is going to be 4.
Almost pushed that back off the board.
Yeah, almost bars up himself. That
Almost
would have
bars
been fine too. That would have been 20. Kind of surprised he went sticky side with that though, as the slick side, as the sticky side has been moving pretty fast already.
Good first bag there from Isaiah.
Oh, this could be it. Can they rattle off 21 points in a row? Can Isaiah finish it after giving up that huge round to Sean to lose it last time? Needs a little bit of help here. It's a good shot from Sean. This one in for the potential win. Finishes with the 10. Pressure back on Sean. And he's able to hit it for the wash. And Nick has got to be feeling, I'm sorry, not Nick. Zach has got to be feeling the weight of the world right now.
Mark tries to go here with first bag block. Off to the right a little bit. Good bag there from Zach. Tried to go behind, kicks left. Now Mark's in really good position. In for the win.
Basketball
That'll do it.
Not going to make it happen. Wow, good redemption right there. So Mark and Isaiah down 16-0, battle their way back in this one, taking it down. We're going to take a break, chat. When we come back, we're at the stage for some bracket finals right after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back here to Club Tweed. These gentlemen are ready to start, so we're going to get things underway. Mark's first shot is down the middle and in. This is the championship match here for Tier 1. K9 and Stacy, the commish in the booth.
What up?
Tier 1 action finishes off here with this match. And then we'll go over to Tier 2 and Tier 3 after this. So we'll get all the finals here on the live feed court.
So did these guys get matched up in the winner's bracket anywhere? Let's see.
No, I believe they were on opposite sides. And then Mark and Isaiah lost to Zach and Sean before they got there.
I'm going to set this one at 5.5 again for Tony.
Well, Tony took your PPR thing into consideration there. 6 rounds through an 11.33 in the match to earn the king seat. So see if he can continue that here in the championships. There's a big airmail for him.
Starts with 2.
Then he misses the collect on it. Oh, nicely done. Way to avoid it there from Isaiah. I thought for a second Isaiah was going to do the job for him. Well, I will survive. Let's go.
So Tony mouthing the words there a little bit. He's getting into it. Can you imagine Tony Smith back in the 70s on the dance floor?
Tony won't dance. We interviewed him. He said that's the one thing he will not do is dance.
If he's back in the 70s,
I think he'd be cutting it up, huh?
he'd be cutting it up. Nice backside airmail. Just a walk in the park.
It's easy. I taught him everything he knows. What a push.
Great push.
These boys are balling now.
Double 4-bagger wash.
Let's take a look at how we got there on this double 4-bagger. Starts off with Tony going backside with this airmail. Then Mark going deep down with 3 bags in front of the hole. He's not afraid. Drives hard at the pile. Gets 3 of them to fall on 1 shot. And just like that, we're back with a whoopsie. First bag in front of the board here from Denny Mallon. Isaiah is in.
Good bag there
go.
by Isaiah.
A little bar of soap. He's got to get his confidence up a little bit. Makes it 5-4.
Lead change.
Game 1.
Ooh. Off the back for Mark. Tony getting around, bringing his bag back into play.
Ghostbusters now? phone is just wigging out. It is going from the American Cornhole League to K9 to Wally profile. I'm just trying to get back to the chat. There we go.
Timeout.
Timeout. Court 1.
Mark's got one off the back. We'll try to collect all these.
Hard push. I think he was going for a bar
for the
of
jammer.
soap. Either going for a bar of soap or try and clog it up. He said he's fine with it. This is where we would see old school Tony try and roll on top of the pile. I don't know what we're going to get out of this one.
Yours is real close. You get it.
Looks like he did go for that roll, but missed it.
I'll still give him 3.
How's it going, Thomas? Welcome in. Yeah, this live feed wasn't too bad. The one later today, that's going to be the one that's going to be rough for people back home to watch. This one, we should have hundreds of millions of viewers. Isaiah able to get his bag to fall by itself. Denny cleans up. In for a 10-10 wash.
Inspired by Ice Ice Baby.
That was nice, nice baby.
Throwing to the beat of the music. Raise your hand if you've seen Vanilla Ice live in concert.
Nope. What's Vanilla Ice's real name?
That's a good question.
Is it Rip Van Winkle? I feel like I heard that somewhere.
No, it's not Rip Van Winkle.
It might be.
That's one of those cornhole rumors. Did happen to see.
Robert Matthew Van Winkle.
Close.
Rob, not Rip. Backside.
Nice backside airmail. We tried to get Vanilla Ice to come to the World Championships a couple years ago. Great push, collect.
Let's take a look at that push. Four bags in the hole with one shot here from Tony. Even keeps that back foot planted.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, the music beat in the background, I think, has sped this game up all of a sudden.
Rapid fire during
out.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. September playing in the background. The Elements.
I think Tony telling Denny to settle down a little bit. Denny's like, yep, you're right.
Raise your hand if you've seen the Elements live in concert.
I don't see anybody in the chat raising their hands for any of these questions you're throwing out there right now.
I'm 2-0. I've seen them, both of those.
Championship match for Tier 2 is set. It's going to be Daniel Turner and Brad Clark to take on Michael Nettlingham and Stuart Buckingham. That is a rematch from the King Seat match. And then over in Tier 3, we're waiting for the final opponent. Sam Hofellner and Matthew Lawson in the King Seat. David Charlton and Alan Kenny. Now they actually win, finishing off Early Wilson and Mark Daly. So that championship match is set as well. Mark double checking the timeout rule.
I'm going to give him as many as he wants in Australia.
That's what we said, yeah. Time travelers here. Only if you go get us a jug real quick.
Yes. You get an extra timeout for every jug you buy us. Think he's going to try to knock both of these off?
I don't think they're there to be knocked off. I think he just wants to go in and make sure it doesn't fall back in. And that bag hits the front of the board, and I think his fear might happen as they both look like they moved. Mark not happy with that one. He's trying to finesse it a little bit too much.
Tony goes after it.
Oh, wow, that is worst case scenario. Almost and ones himself and opens it up for Mark to score. Mark gets the and one. Not how he drew it up, but let's take a look at it. Interesting shot here. Lands on the board. The vibration knocks the one off the back. And then Tony's bag falls back in. So somehow Mark gets points out of that. And I've got every board you want to see on the screen at one time because I'm cool like that. Jeremy Jackson says Stacey Moore has probably seen Beethoven live and in concert.
Oh, man. I wish. I wish. I would have done it. All right, well, we can play it again. We got OPP in the background, Naughty by Nature. Who has seen Naughty by Nature live in concert? I have.
CJ's pretty good, but I feel like he bought his playlist off of somebody in the United States that's not using it anymore, you know?
He's got
some good tunes, but they're back in my era.
Yeah, he's got the Bernie Neighbors 1991 playlist.
Loving it.
Shout out to Bernie back in the day when we used to pump the jams in his white Honda Accord.
Okay.
Has some good bass in it.
The funny thing is, you say back in the day, and I still can't picture Bernie back in the day with hair. I just picture you two only smaller, just fiving out with the same exact look you have now. Bernie with the glasses. There it is. That social
lead change.
I think I heard somebody yell it over there. Let's go.
For those just tuning in, Smith and Mallon are in the King Seat. Yes, they call it the same thing here in Australia. Much to Wally's disappointment.
I'll get it trending. The kangaroo's pouch is money.
Yeah. I think that should be our new rule for every country we go into. We got to.
You have to have your own.
Some of the new name for the King Seat.
Yeah.
I actually want to rename the King Seat back in the States too.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna save that for maybe next season. Done enough stirring the pot here for this season. I'm gonna lay low for a little bit.
You're gonna force me to say censorship chat. He's trying to censor me. As long as I can still keep the 5th place spot, the K9 chair, we're good.
Did you trademark that?
Oh, I get. What do you mean? Paying out top 4? Nope, 5th place, good enough for me.
Stays at 10-9. Mark first back.
Going for a cut.
Always fun to watch these now doubles partners go at it in a match that matters.
I think I just saw Mark say, no, I'm just going to go through it.
Still in good shape there.
Don't know if he was talking himself out of that airmail or Isaiah. Tony able to get the cut there.
Okay, able to.
And Mark happy getting out of this round with 3 points. They're going to play Mbop next, Frank Etcher says. Good finish there from Mark. Nice strategic round. Didn't want to get too aggressive. Wants to add on to his lead, and he will.
These pairings happen courtesy of a contest by Lucky Bags. Bringing Mark and Tony and these two guys out here, right? Had a contest to see who would partner up with these guys, because it's nice for Tony and Mark to come out here and not partner up in this doubles event.
Would have been a really boring victory, to be honest with you.
13-11, Tony first bag.
ACL's lucky that I didn't win that contest. I put in $10 worth of tickets.
You know you're not eligible, Wally. What, you just didn't get the memo?
No. It was a donation.
Mike Hennessy thanks you.
It was Denny Mallon or Isaiah thanking me, right?
Yeah. They thank you as well.
Great job there by Mark sneaking in without taking Tony's.
Whoever guessed Bop is the next song didn't quite get it right. We got Love Don't Cost a Thing. Casual
Another
double
one.
four-bagger.
Back home, it's acceptable time to drink.
Social.
Cheers.
Cheers,
mates. Someone bring us a jug. A jug of, I already forgot what it's called.
Please, thank you. That's what they always say.
VP.
Like,
Please, thank.
I'll say that'd be
Proper. We need a proper jug.
$16. Please, thank you.
Yeah, they just get it all the way early.
Isaiah up twice.
It's one.
Get
Knocks
two
his
in,
other
one
one
off.
in. Denny with a great collect.
Nice push. Collect.
Let's take a look at the shot here from Denny as he's able to go across the board to grab it. Use his other bag as a bumper to help the redirect.
Good speed on that bag. 13-12.
This is game one in your Tier 1 championships. Tier 3 finals, we got David Sherlton and Alan Kenny to take on Sam Hofellner and Matthew Lawson. And then in Tier 2, Daniel Turner and Brad Clark take on Michael Nettlingham and Stuart Buckingham.
Block behind.
Oh, how did it not move? Mark's got to be thinking bar of soap here.
Can he bar soap? He could knock two of the three off, you think?
I think he can get that top one to go if he can hit the angle at it. With him being left-handed, though, it kind of cuts off a few inches.
Let's go ahead and take his third time out.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, can't really see.
So I don't know. From here, it looks
I
like
don't know if
if he goes there with speed, he could pop. He could potentially pop 2 of those over that hole, if not all.
I think the only problem with that, though, is he's sacrificing his bag and hands. I don't think he's going to be able to keep that on the board. I wouldn't mind seeing a Mark roll bag right here. Hoping the vibration will knock those in.
I want to see some speed.
Say, with him all the way out there, I feel like we're getting a slick side bar soap attempt. Going sticky. He is doing the roll.
You're right, roll. Got 2 of Tony's in.
He just missed it, though. Missed his landing spot. Jacob Gore, what's up, buddy?
Tony tries to go backside right, leaves it there.
I don't think there's an and one here. Mark's just going to try and sneak in.
And try to get that wash.
Misses it. Fine with giving up 2 there. Could have been a lot worse.
Looked like a little foot fault there, so a little bit of justice.
Get him. Penalty. Kick him out of the league. Can't have that. Good bag there from Isaiah, taking away center lane. Forcing Denny now to hit the difficult shot. Mark wants a layup. That time he finally stepped in and slowed Isaiah down a little bit.
It's still a good bag. Ooh.
Whoopsie.
A down under bag.
He said, do you have a roll? He said, oh, you want me to try?
A conservative roll.
Doesn't get any movement out of it, but it does fill in that gap.
The knuckle roll.
Tony wanting the block here. And now Mark giving him the thumbs up for the airmail. I kind of like the push, but he's shooting it anyway. That's fine.
Got it.
He gets the bag in the hole to fall. Stays on the board, +3. Lead change. 16-14.
Back and forth we go. Tony's still in really good position here. Nice replace. Puts it right there again.
I expect Mark to do the same things, try and drive through it, bring his bag in or closer. Going slick side down.
Going to be tough to get both of them.
He wants that stick on stick.
Got him.
That's perfect, actually. Oh,
That
they
was a
all
great
fall
shot.
away. I was going to say it'd be better if they don't fall. It'd be hard for Tony to push through, but frees that back up.
Great shot by Mark. (16-14). More people coming here by the broadcast court, filling in the stands. Good bag by Isaiah. Then he's going to shoot it. Low airmail.
Does get his bag to fall in, though. Here's a look at some bowls players. Just coming in from a fresh day of bowling, having a good time. Getting to watch some cornhole action.
Mark with the block. Tony just goes through. Where the party at? Where the party at back home? Off to the left, door open for 2. And he gets it. 17-16. Game 1. Tony and Denny get it. They close it out. Mark and Isaiah will play one more.
So he does the canine curse work over here as well. Are we going to game 2 no matter what?
What if all the finals go to game 2, Wally?
I really wouldn't expect anything different at this stage.
What's the odds on that happening?
I mean, 100% from what I usually do. Tony tells him to drive through it, and he does. Isaiah finishes off with a 9 on 8.
We thought we were going to have time to
get some food, yeah.
To go down and get some food, go to the TAB.
You have to order a pizza or something now. So we still got 2 championships left to play, and those are going to go a little bit slower since it's tier 2 and 3.
We might need to make them round limited. How about that?
Did we decide a 12 round limited for later today?
Yep. All right. I believe I told Todd let's go 12.
Let's do it. Didn't get the reaction on the bag that he wanted there. As it lifted up the corner instead.
It's going to be tough to bring that. What?
Oh, the corner
back down.
Yeah, flattened itself back out. 2 bags left to get this, though, from Mark. I think normal shot here.
Oh.
Unable to get it to go. Didn't even clip it. Let's see if Tony can get sneaky. He does not.
No.
Instead, he knocks in Mark's bag.
It's the wrong one.
That's
It's
20
the wrong one in.
to 16 now. Unfortunate mistake there from Tony.
He might blame the board.
I don't know. Not his style to blame the environment. I can't help but think in this situation of that big round Isaiah gave up against Sean. Whoopsie.
Down under.
And here we are. If he can get this collect, we might be looking at the 5 points. And he is able to get it. Huge shot. That's a good blocker.
A good block.
Then he
Then
not
he goes
phased.
through. Is this in for the win?
In for the win. Can he get it? He stopped short.
Put him on 20. We got 20-19.
Yells immediately. Look at this push through, though, to get him in that situation. It's really what you want to do is put yourself in a situation to win it. He did just that. Unable to get the final shot to go, though. Tony with first shot, he's in. I mean, out of all the players that could have gotten drawn for these pairings, it's kind of cool that it ended up being an even match. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
25 rounds here in game number 1.
Kind of going roller up. It goes up. Oh, rims out. Mark going to go roll here.
Fred, what's going on, Fred?
Mark goes up, backside,
Big hit.
leaves Tony's bag.
I love the risk taking right there to go after that shot. Tony with
low
the rocket.
driver. Couldn't get it. All right. Airmail for the win. Backside airmail for the win.
Airmail for the win, but you got to at least stay on the board. Mark taking the shot. He's going to hit them
But
both.
brought in Tony's.
And we're going to continue. 10-10 wash.
Wash it out.
Score is 20-19. Denny with first shot. He's off to the
He's
side.
off left. 4-back wins it.
There's life. I don't like him chasing it. That block might have actually helped out Isaiah because it brings him back into the board.
Timeout.
He's got to at least be on the board here.
That's what Tony's telling him. He's like, do the shot to where you don't go off the board.
I don't mind just a normal shot here. I don't mind the timeout either. I want to get a closer look at this bag. But I think there is a bumper there he could use.
Gave it some speed.
And he is
Nice
able to
collect.
get the collect. Nicely done. Now Isaiah has to hit at least one of these in. Rockets it. That
Rocket
one might
off, and that'll
come
do
back,
it.
but that doesn't matter. It'd be two either way. Tier 1 championship belongs to Tony Smith and Denny Mallon. Denny with a huge push right here with the game on the line, able to get the collect. Might have violated the foot foul violation. We don't know. We don't know. There's no rules over here in Australia. We're going to take a break, chat. When we come back, more Tier 2 and 3 action right after this. All right, Chad, welcome back. Congratulations again to Tony and Denny. Let's take a look at this shot one more time that helps seal the deal from Denny. Big push. Gets the dub, taking down Tier 1. Raffle well paid for, my friend.
Now that I see that, that was clean.
That was not clean.
That was totally clean.
Look at it. He steps over the line. Steps over the line right there. And then
He's
lifts
off
up
to the
back
side.
foot.
What's up? But it wasn't like
Hey,
that was.
hey, I didn't make the rules. I just followed them to the team.
No.
All right, getting a good crowd in here now as we're getting some all Aussies. Daniel Turner and Brad Clark sitting in the king's seat. Michael Nettingham and Stuart Buckingham have to double dip. Yeah, what do you got?
You want to talk to him?
Yeah, here you do it. There you go. Yeah. That way I don't butcher it. We're getting some shout out time, chat. There you go.
Hello to all the people watching from home in Melbourne. This is Mickey Nets with Stewie Bucks. To Kimberly and Mel, thanks for letting us come up here and live out a dream. Ryder, Dexter, Vaughan, let's watch Dad, cheer on Dad, and Lily and Tommy, cheer on Stu. Go Snipers.
There you go. Well done. Well done. Good job. All right, so here we go. They have to win 2 times. That was a good shout out.
That was a great shout out.
I would have stumbled.
Hope you guys back in the States learned something about giving some shout outs. Did that with style.
Good pacing, too. I understood everything he said. Fred said he loves the aerial footage. I actually want to get more aerial footage, Fred, so if you could add some money to my divvy, I'll rent out a helicopter and take my cell phone up there and get some cool stuff. It's beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful.
That you can put in the can for next year, right?
Yeah, I need them for next year.
So is this?
Matter of fact, we should just have a company helicopter by now.
Is this a rematch of the match that you called with Keegan earlier?
This is, yeah. So in Tier 2, the first time they played against each other, Daniel Turner took that one down, threw a 5-5 against Michael's 5, and then Brad Clark with a 5-3 over Stewart's 5.
For those that don't know yet out there, Daniel Turner heading things up here in Australia with the ACA, working closely with Todd on ACL Australia and trying to create the federation here in Australia so that we can continue on our mission to make cornhole an Olympic sport. Doing a fantastic job organizing this event and getting organized cornhole going on all around Australia. So big shout out to Daniel and his dad Reggie for putting the work in.
Yeah, especially everything Reggie's going through. That was pretty emotional last night hearing that speech.
It was.
Good crowd coming in right now.
And shout out to his partner Brad as well. He's played a major role in getting us this venue here at Club Tweed, as his wife is a world champion.
Two-time, right?
Two-time world champion in bowls. She's also part of a group that is leading the effort for bowls to become an Olympic sport.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I feel like I can win that.
Let's see if we can get bowls and cornhole in the same year. That'd be awesome.
Oh, there we go. Now Denny knows. Legend. You're a legend. My man. Good shot. Able to sneak in there without it. Can Daniel go up? Oh. Thought he was going to go air mill for a second. Elects not to do that. Pretty decent crowd over there on the right. Not sure. Is that Daniel's family? Do you know?
I believe so.
I think it is.
You got to. I believe that's Wayne up there, the manager of Club Tweed, checking out the action. It's been such a great host. Definitely one of the nicest staffs of any facility we've been to, Wally.
He's having a good time. Look at him there, cracking some smiles. Enjoying every second of it. That's a good thing, too, is we want everybody to enjoy themselves. That way they want us to come back.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
First bag off to the left.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and handle them jug cups over there, please and thank you.
It's like that's the first time I've had someone bring beer but not pour it.
It's like they're not going to pour itself.
Just you're going to suffer. I'm going to put it over here.
He's a champion now. He doesn't have to pour anyone drinks. Good shot from Daniel. Oh, I like that tilt.
Off the back.
Just a little bit too hot on it.
Tony with paper towels. He must have done something wrong. He's gonna make us lose our deposit here at Club Tweed.
Luckily, it's on the blue turf. That's where we can afford to spill it.
Tony Smith just lost all of his prize money, destroying the Club Tweed property.
It's his first time drinking, newly 21. Again.
Back there from Brad. Nets has that bag hanging, coming back. Kissed it. Flopped over the hole there. Block up front there by Daniel. Block behind. See if Daniel go airmail. Bang.
He did try it. Looked good in the air, just a little bit too far to the left.
Don't be scared to go for it again.
And now he's got a free bag to go after it, too.
Airmail. Backside airmail for Daniel.
There we go.
There you go.
As the crowd erupts, he tries not to get emotional.
That's how you do it.
You know he's feeling every single bit of these nerves right now. Big shot going up top. Hits it perfect. Nicely done. Good on ya.
Way to give it a go, Daniel.
10-6.
Lead change.
That first game lasted so long, I kind of forgot it was over in one game. Daniel and Brad in the lead. They are in the king seat. For the Kangaroos pouch, as I'm trying to get it called.
Nets around the hole. I think he might have to airmail that last one, don't you think, here, Wally?
If he wants to grab him, he can.
Got to go up.
Down 10-6, though, might not be worth
Got it.
the risk. He went after it. +4.
These guys didn't come from Melbourne to lay up. You got to go for that.
Yeah, you gotta send it.
Good job for Nets going for that.
No, I ain't mad at it at all. Don't get me wrong.
Daniel stepping out, going to try to collect off the back.
Too much speed on that one. Bumpers here.
Use those
Nicely
bumpers
done.
well.
Buckingham goes in.
Shot Stewart.
Oh, the beer. Just sitting over there, just waiting. I think Stacey got the hint. Yeah, boy. I trained him well, Chad. Appreciate you.
That's because we know there's a party in the USA.
Yes, sir. Miley Cyrus. I think I got one. Big Stewart's wanting to shoot it. I like a block first.
He
There
did
you go.
block.
Perfect block,
That was
too.
a good back block.
Shark bait. Shark fin.
You going to call a timeout or no?
He's just going to send it. Landed short into the right, but does take the other bag off with him.
No, he got that for us. He got that for us, and then he didn't work.
What happened? Tony wants a refill?
Tony's confused. He hasn't caused enough damage yet. So. Off the back hole. Don't. That one should go for nets. Ooh, off to the side. Rushing that one a little bit.
Bag is
Timeout.
going to fall. We're going to get a timeout over here.
Back fill.
He's already got one on the ground here. The board's showing 4 on 3. Do both players have one? Yeah, both players have one on the ground. I'm liking the just go board here, get your 2.
Yep. Looks like he might be trying to go for it, but
Can sauce. I mean, they call them nothing but nets. You don't call them nothing but nets for not going for it, right? Ooh, that was not that far off from getting the N1 out of it. I don't mind the risk in that situation if you're
Still
in this
got
like
one?
that. Yeah.
still got one in first bag for Stewart. See if they can.
19-9. They enter that right?
Yeah, 1 point for Nets and Stewart.
No, it was 19-8 before that. Triple. Game on the line. Could be over right here this round if Daniel can throw a 4-bagger.
4-bagger wins it.
First bag in. Now he doesn't even need 4. 9 will do. Second bag in. Essentially in for the win here.
This will ice it.
That's fine. Now I don't think he even needs to throw this. It's already over. It's 7 on 5. Bag is
Goes
away.
in for
That will
good
do
measure.
it.
That will do it.
Congratulations to Daniel Turner and Brad Clark taking that one down. Tier 2 championship. All
Great
right,
showing and great playing from the Aussies.
Absolutely. We'll be back with Tier 3 action right after this. We've got one more championship chat. See you in just a few. What's up, ACL Nation? K9 in the commish here in the land down under. Club Tweed having a good time. 2 championships have been determined. We're going to get ourselves a third as we end the doubles broadcast today. Congratulations to Denny Mallon and Tony Smith taking down Tier 1. Tier 2 belongs to Daniel Turner and Brad Clark. We will get our Tier 3 champion now. Sam Hoffelner and Matthew Lawson in the king seat. David Charlton and Alan Kinney have to double dip. Played the blind draw yesterday. David and Alan happened to draw each other as partners.
That's unfortunate.
So they get extra practice. That's a big moment, though, for Daniel to take down a Tier 2 championship there after everything he's been doing to make sure this weekend was successful. So good opportunity, good moment for him.
With his family and his kids here.
Yeah, that's cool, too.
Creating lifetime memories.
Yep, kid ran out there on the court, congratulated him right after.
So this will be the first time we've seen these players today, right, Weiler?
I believe so, yes. We didn't get a chance to watch them in rounders or anything like that, so first time we're seeing them.
They're trying to move the boards that are in the pucks, probably their first experience in the broadcast court.
Right.
Got to understand those boards do not move once they're locked in. You ready to start?
When do you want us to start? Right now, or yet?
Let's go.
I'm ready. All right. Good luck, gents.
Looks like Dave here will have first bag.
Got a lot of players tuning in all of a sudden. Jimmy Humans, Jeremy Frazier, Ryan Trader. What up, everybody? Welcome in. Trevor Snow, how you doing, brother? Jimmy Humans. Jimmy, you got a partner for Niagara Falls? Asking for a friend. I am the friend.
Went up. Short airmail bounces in. Opening round wash.
Good placement there on the first bag.
Nice high bag. Oh.
Takes himself off the back.
That's unfortunate.
That one's going to stay on. I think we're getting some points here somewhere, too, I believe. You and Brady Foster running it. Let's go. Trying to take down as many international titles as you can. I see you working. Give Anthony Larson a chance. That's Dangerous Dave and Big Al. Get it, boys. All right.
So I didn't switch the sides on the scoreboard, but we got Sam and Matthew out to the lead here.
Well, they got the names right at least. Tier 3 here is actually kind of decent. Back in the States, it's a little less skilled. Not too far off the gap here.
Three to two. We have a lead change.
I'll go over there save the day in a second, and I'll get the numbers in the right direction.
I could make it work. I got to figure it out.
You know how to do it?
Yeah, I mean, since the water goes down, reverse, I might as well
Might as well do the score in reverse.
have the scoreboard in reverse.
Alrighty.
Now, when the next broadcast cranks up, no reverse scoreboards.
No.
We're going to have a clean broadcast when we reset here after this Tier 3 championship match. Dave and Allen currently up 7-2. They have to double dip to bring home the title. Rims out.
Good job staying center lane right there.
So try to get up, round, and off.
I think he stepped out to go for an airmail there. I'd rather him go back to the board, throw slick side, use that bag as a bumper. He does not, however, he gives up 4 points there. I don't know if I can make it a whole match, Stacy, with that scoreboard being backwards. I'll have to go fix it.
Have to pay attention to the bracket score.
Heck no.
11-2. And making sure they get first bag right.
That's a lot. Or I could just go push the button and make it switch.
Oh.
The way it's looking, it looks like we might be headed to game 2.
We might be heading to game 2.
Just goes forward for the final shot, but he's off the side.
It's another 1 point. That bag is hanging in play. Airmail drag.
Went up
Almost.
for it. Oh, lands on the pile. Nothing falls back in the hole, though.
So when these guys met in the king seat match, Wally, it was 22-20. What's the score?
Just goes to show you the king seat is not safe. Everything kind of turns around. Too much time off, and the other team is starting to find it now.
Well, the first two are one and done, so, so odds are.
A long one, though. It was 26 rounds for the first game.
We're due.
14-4. Hopefully the score's right. Sam behind the hole on both bags. Good shot there.
Goes airmail long.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Big round. Could be over this round, actually.
Replacement bag.
Stepping out. He's going after it.
Not scared.
Oh, and he gets the collect for the win.
What a collect.
Wow.
Way to go, Dave.
Huge shot right there from Dangerous Dave.
Dangerous Dave.
Let's take a look at this. Out with the angle. Lands on its corner. Gets the collect. And then the drip at the end. Just like that. We're headed to game 2. How about that shot?
Dangerous Dave goes Dangerous Dan-like. Yeah, just submit it. It'll reset. Just submit it, and it should reset to the next game.
Give me 1 second, chat. Oh. Daniel's over there. Daniel will get it.
You gonna go help him out, Wally?
Hit the red button. The red one on the right. Hit it on the right. Make sure you swap. There you go. All right, they got it. They got it. All right, they're going to spin.
They're going to spin again. They know that rule, Wally.
They do. They do. It's better than most Americans. Low blocker to start out game number 2. Sam and Matthew trying to hold on. Big shot there, though, from Dave at the end. How about that?
I definitely see a future pairing between Dangerous Dave and Dangerous Dan. The ultimate
Danny
international.
Seals, is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
The dangerous duo?
The dangerous duo. So now I think they're trying to swap.
I'll get it. I'm going to help.
I'll give him a shot. While he's stepping in, Todd had to step out for a few minutes. Wally, the jack of all trades. Master of one. We're just not sure which one that one is.
Master of one, and that's the airmail.
1-0 lead. Now we got the scores on the right side.
Scores on the right side, names in the right place.
You got names in the right place.
We are good to go.
Make sure everyone gets their proper stats here.
Good blocker. He's trying to cut around it, but ends up being a perfect blocker, forcing the airmail. Sam off the back. Again, going for the airmail, and that one takes his own bag off. So 2-on-1, we're going to add to it. 2-0 lead now. Did I have the wrong side? If I had the wrong side, chat, my bad. You missed a 2-on-1 if I did. Use your imagination. We're in good shape now, though. Here we go. Tech man Wally, tell me about it, Alan. Or Anthony, my bad.
Rimmed out airmail. Goes up and short. Two off, two on. One off, three on. Going to get to 21, 1 point at a time, Wally.
Baby steps.
Threes on twos.
Steps. Whoopsie. One in the front, one off the back there. Another one off the back.
There's two in the hole.
Finishing off with 7-on-6. I had 7-6, right?
Well, I thought it was a 7-6.
Hey, it should be 7-6. Should be 7-6. 2-0-2-1. Yeah, you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
He already threw.
He already threw one. Yeah, he already threw. Go ahead.
So they threw right, but they had the score wrong. Hey, it's tier 3. It's tier 3 we're working on. That's what we're doing. We're growing a sport chat. Currently showing 3 on 3. One off the left, one off the right. Here for Allen. In for the wash, and he will get it.
6 on 6. Sam has first bag. I was chatting a bit with Sam and Matt last night. They just started playing about 6 or 7 months ago.
Which team did? Sam and Matt?
Yep, Sam and Matt. And they've caught the bug. They're super excited. Super excited to grow the club in their area.
Good push through. That's what we need, is that enthusiasm. Hey, that's a big round compared to what we've been having.
Hey, we had more than 1 point scored.
3, doubled the score in one round. What up, Tyler? How you doing? Welcome
Shut
in.
the front door.
We are watching the Australian Open, finishing things up here with the Tier 3 championships. If you're just tuning in, you missed out. Tony Smith and Denny Mallon take down Tier 1 championship. Tier 2 championship belongs to Daniel Turner and Brad Clark, and we're finishing things up here in Tier 3. In a couple hours, we're going to be back for the $10,000 single elimination tournament, where one non-Australian pro will be teamed up with, or not pro, but one non-Australian player, which consists of 5 pros, will be teamed up with the 8 players that qualified from Australia yesterday. L Train, what up, brother? Now, is that a $10,000 winner take all or spread out?
As much as I love to do winner take alls, it is spread out.
Good deal, good deal. Every team get paid that made it?
Every team gets paid that made it.
There you go.
Everyone gets a trophy in the exhibition.
Hey. Ribbons for everyone. Yes, Tyler, this is the last game for this live feed. Like I said, we'll be back in a couple hours. I believe it's
Slightly
1 o'clock.
slightly less than 2 hours.
I believe it's 1 o'clock Eastern time, so I'm not sure what time zone you're in.
1 a.m. Eastern, or
5 o'clock local time.
or set your clock for about an hour and 45 minutes from now. That's when the main event happens.
It's a much better game than the first one here, 8-7. Slick side misses the push. That bag might go. It's on. Nope, there
fell.
it does go.
It fell. Allen going to step out, try to push. And
Nicely
he
done.
does.
Gets them both to fall.
Good execution there by Allen.
Good shot. Catches just enough for the corner to fall. Then the other bag drips in the side. 11-7 now.
Dangerous Dave drips in on the first bag. Here we go. How about a double 4-bagger? Oh, no.
You jinxed that before you even hit the board. If we get a social in the social division, I'll buy everybody a drink.
That was a good round.
It was. To 8 now.
First bag in, getting heated up. Maybe just had to get the first game nerves out.
That's what I'm saying. The king seat, man. You just got to get rid of that king seat title. Get it back to playing straight up. I like that bag slick side. Ends up being sticky side. Clogs right in that lane. Just got to learn to turn that bag over.
Turn that bag over.
That'll come with time. When you do that, though, it does change the material on your bottom part of your hand, so it's harder.
Need some coaching, Wally.
Hey. For a limited fee, I'll fly back and forth once a month. Connie Madsen, what up? Welcome in, Connie. Congrats to your grandson last week. Ethan taking down all 3 championships. Very exciting times. Off the side, we're tied at 11 here. Good opportunity. See if Sam can capitalize.
We'll give him a replacement bag on call on that one. Let's see.
Yeah, it worked.
So go airmail.
Landed a little bit short.
It's all right.
Gonna get 3 more points out of it, making it 14-11.
Six on 3. Donk.
What do you think the high PPR is in this game?
What do I think the highest PPR is right now in this game? I'm going to go with a 5.45.
Not a bad guess. 5.82. David Charlton.
Dangerous Dave, holding it down. Stay here at 14-11. Sam with first bag. That's it.
Ooh, that second bag skips right over the hole.
Unlucky.
It needs 7 to win it. That one in front
short.
of the board. This could be it. Oh, gets that one to fall. He's going to finish with an 8. 8 on 1 right now. It's got to be on the board at least. It will keep him alive. That's only 6. It's 20-11 now. And Sam Hoffelner and Matthew Lawson 1 point away from taking down Tier 3 championship here at the first Australian Open. Got the sneaky camera crew sneaking in.
They got their mates.
Nobody can tell.
Ready to record the winning reaction. In.
It's on the board, so this one just needs to be on, right? It doesn't need to be even on.
Get a point.
Yeah,
2012.
I lost the other bag.
20-12. Camera crew is disappointed.
Yep, camera crew had a good moment there. Got to reset.
Now they're giving up. like, oh, you did get it that time. We're giving up.
We'll edit it.
Good bag there from Dangerous Dave. He's in it. Steps out.
Oh, he had the right
unlucky.
angle. Just the wrong amount of speed on that bag. See if he can hit the same shot again.
Doesn't step out this time. Just goes on the board.
I believe that's 3 more, right? Chip in a chair. That's all you need.
in the finishing zone with 6. You know, you never know. I can get a couple in here. Let's go out the back. Out in front of the hole.
Yeah, last point's so hard to get. We
Oh,
could be in
what's this
trouble. Push for 8. He misses the push. He'll get 4 on the board here for 2, and that's going to be 2 more. 20-17.
20-17. Anybody's game.
Seen 21 points in a row earlier today. This isn't quite as dramatic, but also equally exciting. First shot is in. Good blocker right there.
Off the side.
Ooh, almost got a little lucky bounce.
So looking at 4 on 2 right now.
That's a great shot.
5 on 2. Went off.
Went for the airmail for the win. I don't mind it at all, but it ends up being 3. We're tied.
We're tied at 20s in the final game of a double dip.
Let's go, 2020.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 2020, next point wins.
This is exciting. Are you not entertained? First shot, pressure got to him off the side. That one off the back.
See who wants it more.
Allen's on. Matthews on.
Matt steps out.
Oh, that one's in. Huge shot there. This one's got to be in. Oh, and it's going to bounce over the hole. That's it. Doesn't even need to throw it.
Doesn't need to throw it.
4-3. He's going to shoot it anyway.
He might
hits an airmail for
just a give-up airmail.
Can you imagine if he would have knocked him in, though? Oh, my goodness.
Came back 20-20.
Look at this. A little airmail for enthusiasm at the end. Why not? There it is. Your Tier 3 championships belongs to Sam Halfeldner and Matthew Lawson.
Good on you, mates.
All right, chat.
We'll see you back here in about an hour and a half.
That's it for the first live feed. See you guys here in a little bit. He gone.